Hi there and welcome to Tech Life, a channel where I aim to review everything from selfie sticks to laptops to IDs for coding, video editing, software for producing thumbnails, essentially anything tech related. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have anything that you think I should review, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to review that product. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to create a free logo for your YouTube channel or even for your business. If you jump on Google and do a search for free logo maker, you will literally get hundreds of results back. But the main thing to note, however, is that even though you search for free logo maker, most of the returned links are not free. Most of the websites will allow you to create a logo, but when you come to download that logo, they're going to prompt you for a payment. One of the truly free sites I found is called Logo. So if you do a Google search for free logo maker, you'll see midway down the results returned a free logo maker. So if you click onto that link, it will take you to logo.com, logo.com's website, and in order to create a logo, there's about 5 or 6 very simple steps which we can go through now. So the very first prompt on logo.com is for you to enter your business name or your channel name. So I'm going to type in Tech Life and click make a logo. Take a second or two. And next it prompts us for us to enter a slogan, which is optional. I will enter a slogan, and my slogan will be life without limits. Let me hit the continue button. Next we can enter a type of business or a type of industry our channel is related to. So obviously Tech Life is about technology, so I'm going to type in technology. And we are prompted to select the colors that we would like our icon to be colored in. So I actually prefer blues and purples, so I'm going to select those, and then we continue on with creating our icon. Okay, so now we get to choose a font type, and you can select more than one. So I'm going to go for classy and modern, and we click continue. With icons or without icons? I think I'm going to select with icons. And now we get to select keywords. The limit for the free icon is 3. I think if you pay, then you can select more. And I'm going to get rid of limits. I'm going to get rid of live. Tech is fine. I'm also going to add computing. And I'm going to add, let's see what suggestions it has to. We can add gadgets or electronics. Let's go for gadget. Okay, that's our 3. Next we can click on continue. And it's gonna go away and create some logos for us. This might take a second or two. So as you can see, it's come back with a good selection of modern looking logos in line with our selections in terms of the color coding we selected and also the text we typed in. As we scroll down the page, it does continue adding more to the bottom of this page. So I mean, for a free site, this is quite phenomenal in that it's created a good selection of very usable logos. I think this will catch up with itself and create some more. Yep, it does continue creating more. Let's just select one because I want to show you a few other features of this site. So I'm gonna go for something quite simple, to be honest. Alright, let's go for this one. So we can select a logo and then we get the chance to either download it straight away or we can customize it, and I'll show you some customization options. So like many sites, this page is divided up into different sections. On the right hand side here we'll get to see the logo that we selected. In the middle here we get to change some of the features of the logo, and on the left here we've got menus that allow us to navigate, and in this case we're navigating the different layers of this logo. So if we start on the left over here, this is the design. Selecting design allows us to view the different logos, and we can click on these in order to replace the one we've already selected. We can either click undo up here, or we could have reselected this logo from this list. Next, if we look at the colors menu over here, clicking this will allow us to change the colors of this icon. So we get to we're able to change the background color. At the moment it's white, but if we click on this we're able to change it to a different color. I can just show you quickly. Okay, so in order to undo this, I'm going to click the undo button. So I actually prefer the white. Okay, we can also change the color of the icon itself. So this color surrounded the text and the logo, and we can change that by clicking this. Takes a second or two to catch up. I actually prefer that, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that slightly more blue. We can also change the foreground. So it's changed the color of the icon and the text as well. And I'm going to revert that because I actually prefer that to be white. So I can click the undo button again. Okay, next we can look at containers. And containers essentially allows us to change the container around our logo, so we can change the shape. From a circle to these various different hexagons and rectangles. And to be fair, I actually prefer the original round, so I'm going to undo this. Okay, so that's containers, and there's a good selection of containers. The more you scroll down, the more it creates. Go back to the top. Next, we can look at the business name. So clicking this menu allows us to manipulate the text, and more specifically the actual name of your channel or the name of your business. So if I perhaps get rid of live, just leave it as tech and save that, it should change this part just to tech, like so. I'm gonna put live back in because the channel is actually called Tech Live, so let's save that. Cool. So we can also change the color of this text by clicking on here, and we can go ahead and select a different color. Let's go for slightly red. Okay, it changes the color for all of that, including the slogan and the picture, the icon at the top. And that's a little too red for me, so I'm going to undo that. Click the undo button, and we're back to white. We can change the case of this text. We can also change the text from regular to bold. Tech Live, and I actually prefer that. I actually prefer the bold to the normal. Coming down slightly here, we can select different fonts. So let's have a look at this one. Clicking this will show us 3 more fonts within this group of fonts, and I actually like this one, I think. Tech Live, Life Without Limits. And again, this list is very long. The more you scroll, the more fonts it keeps adding to the bottom of this. So our logo is coming along quite nicely. Clicking the slogan allows us to manipulate the slogan part of this icon, and the only real change I'm going to make is going to be to the font type. But again, you can make it bold, you can make it normal, you can change the color as we did with the business name. You can actually change all of it by retyping it here and then saving. And I am just going to change the type. Again, I'm gonna select this. I actually like the way this looks. It looks very similar to Times Roman, and I think I selected this one for the business name. Cool, I like that. Clicking icon will allow us to change the icon itself. We can change its color. We can look for a different icon altogether. So at the moment it's a semiconductor chip sort of design. We can maybe look for computer. And it's replaced it. I'm going to revert back to the original. And we can continue typing here and searching for different things. What else is technology related? Makes sense. It's very versatile. You can literally search for anything. I'm going to revert back to the original chip design. We can preview our design as it looks so far. And we can go back. I want to show you something in regards to icon. One thing I forgot to mention: you can change the size of the icon. So at the moment it's medium. You could have it small. So it's changed just the size of the icon. The text itself is the same. The container around the icon is the same, but just the icon has changed. Let's look at large. Might be too big actually. Yeah, I think medium was fine. And to be honest, that's how easy it is to create quite a nice looking logo that you can use on your YouTube channel, or if you have a business, you can use this on your letterheads, or even get it printed on t-shirts and mugs, etc. In order to get hold of this logo, we go to get your logo by clicking up here. Again, this might take a second or two. From the dashboard, we can see on the left hand side the different menus. These features with this crown icon are premium features, and you will need to pay for those. We can see that the logo files and the logo that we've created is not a premium, or at least getting hold of the one that we've created is not premium. If we wish to resize it, then we would have to probably pay, because that is a premium feature. We can either get hold of the logo from by clicking the logo files here, or by clicking the logo files down here. So let's click logo files, and this should take us to your logo files. So we click on here, and then lastly download your logo. So we click this and it starts to download. it should go down to your should get downloaded to your downloads folder if you are using Windows. So if I navigate to my downloads folder, and this is the logo that was created. It seems a little off-white in the background here, but that's down to my monitor. When I drag it across onto my slightly better monitor, it's totally white. So that clicking the download logo will download just your logo. But if you scroll down slightly, and if you click download logo zip file, this actually downloads not only the logo that you created, but also a couple of other files and a couple of different alternatives to the logo that you created. So I've gone ahead and done that. If I can just quickly maybe show you, it actually creates 4 folders. The one we're interested in is called the PNG folder. One of the other logos contained within that zip file in the PNG folder looks like this. So what it's done here, even though we specified a white background, it's gone and done a dark one for us, just as an example. So that's it. Free, easy, quick logos. It literally took me 5 or 10 minutes from start to finish, designing, picking a name, designing a logo, maybe changing some properties of the logo, downloading. Hopefully this small tutorial has been useful. If so, please hit the like button, maybe even consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.